Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Let's take a detailed look at the weather situation across the United States for tomorrow, Saturday, February 21st, based on the latest model guidance, including the European and American global models. We begin with the large-scale pattern. The models continue to show a deep upper-level trough positioned over the eastern half of the country, while a ridge of high pressure is building across parts of the west. This setup is creating a strong contrast in temperatures between the eastern and western United States. Cold Arctic air remains locked in across the Midwest and Northeast, while milder Pacific air dominates much of the West Coast and portions of the Southwest. Starting in the Northeast, cold conditions will persist through Saturday. Temperatures in cities like New York, Boston, and Philadelphia are expected to remain below seasonal averages. The models indicate brisk northwest winds behind a departing low-pressure system, making it feel even colder. Some lingering snow showers are possible across upstate New York and northern New England due to lake-enhanced moisture and wraparound energy from the departing system. Accumulations should generally be light, but travel could still be affected in localized areas. Across the Midwest, especially the Great Lakes region, the cold air mass remains firmly in place. Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland are likely to experience below-freezing daytime highs. Lake-effect snowbands may continue downwind of Lakes Michigan and Erie. The European model suggests localized heavier snowbands where wind alignment remains steady for several hours. Visibility reductions are possible in these snowbelts. Moving southward into the mid-Atlantic and parts of the southeast, conditions will be more stable overall. High pressure gradually builds in from the west. Skies should clear through the day, though it will remain cool in areas like Washington, D.C. and Raleigh. Further south into Georgia and Florida, temperatures moderate significantly, especially in central and southern Florida, where highs could reach well above average under mostly sunny skies. Now looking at the Central Plains and Texas, the models indicate a transition zone. Cold air lingers across the northern plains, including North Dakota and Minnesota, but milder air is pushing into Texas and Oklahoma. A weak disturbance embedded in the upper flow may trigger some light precipitation across parts of Kansas and Missouri. The majority of this should fall as light rain, though a brief wintry mix cannot be ruled out in northern sections early in the day. Out west, conditions are relatively calmer compared to recent active periods. The ridge building over California and the Southwest will promote drier and milder weather. Cities like Los Angeles and Phoenix should see pleasant conditions with above-average temperatures. However, the Pacific Northwest remains under a more unsettled pattern. Washington and Oregon may experience scattered rain showers, particularly along the coast and in higher elevations. Snow levels in the Cascades will remain moderate, and mountain snowfall is possible at higher elevations. In the Rockies, especially Colorado and Wyoming, lingering snow showers are possible due to residual energy moving through the flow. The models show light to moderate accumulations in higher terrain, but major storm development is not indicated for Saturday. Temperature-wise, the sharpest contrast will be between the west and the east. The eastern half of the country remains colder than normal, with some areas 5 to 15 degrees below average. Meanwhile, the southwest and parts of California may see temperatures 5 to 10 degrees above normal. This gradient reflects the amplified upper air pattern dominating North America. Wind conditions will also be notable in the eastern U.S. Gusty northwest winds behind the departing system could reach 25 to 35 miles per hour in parts of the northeast and mid-Atlantic, adding a wind chill factor. In contrast, lighter winds are expected across much of the southern states and the interior west. Overall, Saturday will feature lingering winter conditions in the Northeast and Great Lakes, improving but still cool weather in the mid-Atlantic and southeast, a transitional pattern across the central U.S., and milder, more stable conditions in much of the west, with some rain continuing in the Pacific Northwest. Make sure to stay updated as model trends evolve, especially in lake-effect regions and mountainous areas, where small shifts in wind direction can significantly change snowfall totals.